Good morning, Lily! It's time to wake up! The sound of Lily's mother's voice wakes her up every morning before a new day. This morning, Lily felt especially well-rested, fresh, and special. But before Lily could open her eyes, she felt a small creature jumping up and down on her pillow. She rubbed her eyes to make sure her mind wasn't playing tricks on her. How'd you get here? She quickly asked before the being greeted her.
You're finally awake! Good morning!
Who are you?
My name is Jasmine, and I'm your friend. I'm here to look after you. We can do everything together. Can we be friends, Lily?
You know me?
Of course I do. I know you very well. Almost everything there is to know about you.
Even though Lily was surprised and curious as to where this being came from, she didn't question that it was friendly and nothing short of a miracle right in front of her eyes.
Yes!
Without hesitation, Lily answered straight away.
I'd love to have you as a friend, and as friends, I promise to always take care of you.
Lily lives in a small town out in the countryside far away from the city. Everyone in town has the same profession. They're all farmers, but not just any type of farmer. They are flower growers, planting every type you can imagine. And if you saw for yourself, you'd agree, they grew some of the most beautiful flowers anyone had ever seen. Lily doesn't have any brothers or sisters, but her kindness and love toward everyone she meets always made it easy for her to have lots of friends everywhere she went. After Lily finds out she has a small friend, she quickly realizes she's the only person who can see Jasmine. She's like the sister she's always dreamt of having, a best friend that she's always wanted to tell stories to and play with. One of Lily's and Jasmine's favorite things to do was play dress-up, where they would change into every outfit you could imagine. No matter what Lily did or where she was, Jasmine was by her side. And every night, Lily would say, "Good night," holding her close as she fell asleep. One morning,
Mama, can I go over and play at Marigold's house today?
Yes, but be sure not to come home too late, okay? Marigold's house was almost next door, just 17 steps away from Lily's house to be exact. Lily knew because she'd always count the number of steps she took until she reached Marigold's front door. Lily and Marigold were coloring together. Marigold loved to collect colored pencils, so she had almost every color imaginable in her collection.
Jasmine, that colored pencil is so pretty. I want it. Let's take it home. No, we shouldn't. It's not ours. It's Marigold's. We shouldn't just take it. Yeah, but she has so many. She won't even notice it's gone.
Lily had a big smile on her face because now she had a pretty pencil to color and draw with Jasmine at home. She ran, staring at the pencil in her hand the whole way, excited and anxious to draw with Jasmine as soon as she could.
Come on, let's draw together.
Jasmine? Are you there? But there was no answer. Nothing at all. No sound, not a single move of an arm or a twitch of a leg. Lily reached into her pocket to bring Jasmine out. She was still, almost frozen like in a deep sleep. She called her name over and over, but still, nothing. So she laid Jasmine gently on the table. Suddenly, Jasmine began to wake, her eyes slowly opening and her legs standing her up. But those were the only sounds that were able to come out of her mouth. No matter how hard she tried, only a mumble or a slight sound could be heard. Jasmine quickly got a pencil and started writing a note. It read, "I've lost my voice and I can't hear you either." The next morning, Lily decides to take Jasmine into her pocket. Just before she did, she noticed Jasmine was fading in color, slowly disappearing before her eyes. She was losing her best friend. As tears ran down her face, "Jasmine, you have to be strong. You can't leave me, okay? Be strong. I know what I did was wrong. I know taking that colored pencil was stealing, and I'm sorry. I'll go return the pencil to Marigold right away." "Hello, Lily."
"Hello, I've come to return your colored pencil."
"I've come to apologize to Marigold. I took her pencil yesterday when we were playing because I thought it was pretty and I wanted to draw with it at home. I know it was wrong and I shouldn't have done it. I'm really sorry. Can you forgive me, Miss Rose?" Lily placed the colored pencil into Miss Rose's hands. Thank you very much, Lily. What you've done takes a lot of courage and strength. To come here and admit your mistakes and return the pencil. What you've done isn't easy to do. You're a very honest and good girl. This colored pencil means a lot to Marigold. Her father bought it for her as a gift. It was the last item she ever received from him before he passed away. Thank you for returning it. I hope you remember to never do this again, as every item has an owner and a story behind it. By taking it away, you take away the memories it holds for that person as well. Lily walked home with a heavy heart, feeling guilty for what she did after Miss Rose told her about Marigold's colored pencil. She promised from that moment on she would never do such a thing again.
Lily, I can speak. I have a voice again. I'm back.
Jasmine, I'm so happy you're back. But how?
It was because of you. You went back to Marigold's house, returning the pencil, and admitted what you did was wrong. That's what brought me back to life. I have to thank you, Lily. You kept your promise and took care of me.
I'm so happy you're back, Jasmine. I'm so happy we can continue being friends.
Lily.
Her voice sounded different than every other time.
It's time I tell you where I really came from. It's time that I go home now.
Home? Where is your home? Where do you live? Will I be able to visit you?
Of course you may. I'm always with you. I always have been. I come from your heart. I came from the goodness in your heart. I wanted to see the world as you saw it and wanted to make sure you stayed who you truly are, an honest, kind, and loving person. And now, I'm 100% sure you will remain a good person. But remember, when you do bad things, I will slowly fade from you because a little part of me dies in you, and eventually, I will disappear forever. I am always here for you. You can always visit me whenever you need to, and if you ever question yourself or need someone, just close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and feel me speak to you. You will have me in your heart forever.